Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to learn poem Night of the Scorpion 3.1. So this poem will be asked in the question paper of your first term exam. So I have given the syllabus of first term exam, unit number 1 and unit number 2 and 3.1. So that will be the syllabus for your first term exam. So that's why we are taking this poem 3.1 Night of the Scorpion. So let us discuss about this poem. So this poem was written by Nissim Ezekiel 1924-2004. So this is the poem. This poem by Nissim Ezekiel throws light on the superstitions and some of the practices followed by the people. It also shows the selfless love. There are many superstitions in the society and which are followed by the people, but science don't consider this the superstitions. But nowadays we are modern people, but even though we follow these superstitions, and also many superstitions are there which are followed by the people. So let's now see here in this poem also there is superstitions, and this poem is written by the Nissim Ezekiel. So let us discuss about this, some superstitions. Many people are superstitious, and so we are some points are superstitious. Are you? Yes or no? Yes, of course. And this means that they have belief for which they have no logical reason. Actually, we don't have the logical reason, but even though we follow this one some type of the superstitious. An example of superstitions is that walking under a ladder brings bad luck in pairs. List any superstitions that you know of. So some of the bad what do you say in the society, bad events happen. Means they consider like this. But now sometimes smashing mirror. Suppose the break out the mirror. So it is considered that the bad luck. It is considered that a bad luck. So this is also one type of the superstitious. Another one example of that, superstitious. A black cat crossing your path. A black cat crossing your path. That is also one type of the superstitions. And what do we consider? Suppose if you are going to attend someone program, and suppose half an hour on the way, the black cat cross your path. So what will you consider? What will you think about that? You will consider, or you will think about that, means it will be a bad luck. Means we will not reach to the program on time. So maybe happen something wrong with us. So that will be the superstitious. And twitching of the eye. Sometimes twitching of the eye. So we consider, my left eye is twitching, and my right leg eye is twitching, and so maybe it will may happen something wrong, or it will may happen something what do you say good. So this is also one type of the superstitious. And another one is that is example, sweeping your house after sunset. So our grandmother or grandfather says don't know it is a sunset, and after sunset if you sweep your house, so it will be considered that Goddess Lakshmi will walk out. Goddess Lakshmi will walk out. That is will be the the superstitious, and it is considered in the society, in the people, that someone is sweeping the house after sunset, so it will be considered that Goddess Lakshmi will go out. And another one example is going near a people tree at night. And another one of the examples. So actually it's happening in the rural area, and the people consider that thing is, suppose someone is going near the people tree at the night time, that will be considered as a what do you say? The ghost will come, and maybe he will hurt you. So that will be consideration in the people, in the society. Going near a people tree at night, so it will be considered that is means the ghost will kill you. The ghost will kill you. That will be the consideration, that will be the belief in the society. But actually it is a superstition. There is no logic to this incident. So this type of the superstitions among the people, and some of this on this lovely poem is here, which is written by the Nissim Ezekiel, and that it also shows the selfless love in this poem of a mother who stung by a scorpion. The poetess mother stung by a scorpion, and how did she left the whole night, because she was stung by the scorpion. So now let us see in this poem what will happen now. This poem was written by Nissim Ezekiel, 1924 to 2004. He was an Indian dualist poet, actor, playwright, editor, and oratic. He was a foundation figure in post-colonial India's literary history, specifically for Indian writings of a wide range. The poet depicts the selfless love of a mother who is stung by a scorpion. The poet depicts, that is the real picture, that selfless love. There is no any selfish, without self love for a mother who is stung by a scorpion. Now see the first stanza. I remember the night my mother was stung by a scorpion. 10 hours of a steady rain had driven him to crawl beneath a sack of rice. In this first stanza, what does the poet say? I remember the night my mother was stung by a scorpion. His mother, the poet remembers that night, when his mother was stung by a scorpion. What happened that night? That night, that poetess mother was stung by a scorpion. I remember. Who remember? The poet remember. It had been, to steady rain had driven him to crawl beneath a sack of rice. Sack of rice, sack of grain, and because that night what happened? Had been raining for 10 hours continuously that night. And that is why, to escape the rain, the scorpion had crawled beneath the sack of rice. Where did he go? He had gone beneath the sack of rice to hidden, because to save from the rain, because it had been raining from last 10 hours continuously. And so, to save from the rain, that scorpion had gone beneath the sack of rice. Who remembered? The poet remembered. Parting with his poison flash of diabolic tail in the dark room, he risked the rain again. I think you might have seen the scorpion. I think most of you guys have the idea about the scorpion, and someone stung by the scorpion. So how it is pain. We cannot bear it. That if someone stung by the scorpion, because it is a danger, it is poisonous. It is a poisonous. It is poisonous thing. It is poisonous. The what type of that is the animal. Parting with his poison flash of diabolic tail in the dark room, he risked the rain again. The scorpion had beaten. After parting with his poison, in the dark room, had gone back into the brain with a devilish, wicked flash of his tail. Parting with his poison, because after stung the scorpion, so what will he do? He will part after stung to someone. The flash of diabolic. Diabolic means having the qualities of a devil or a wicked. The scorpion had beaten after a parting with his poison in the dark room. and had gone back into the rain with a wicked flash of his tail. So okay, so the peasants came like the swarms of flies and buzzed the name of God 100 times to paralyze the evil one. You know, the peasants came like the swarms of flies. You know, on hearing the news, the villagers had come like a swarm of flies. Flies come all together. Flies come all together like this. When they heard the news, the people of the village, they had come like a swarm of flies, you know, and chanting the name of God 100 times to stop the activity of the devil, the scorpion. No, how did they come? They had come like a swarm of flies, the people, and chanting the name of God 100 times to stop that evil, you know, to stop that activity of the devil, the scorpion. You know, so in this way, the people of the village come to visit the poetess house because his mother was stung by the scorpion, and that's why they come like a swarm of flies. So let's stop here. We will continue in the next video another stanza. That's it for today. Have a nice day.